Hey y'all, it's me, Beauty with an E. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is my first set on the practice hand all alone and by myself. Look at me, right? I am so excited to have you guys here for this. I was super nervous to even think that I would be doing a whole set by myself. But I think I'll be all right. I'll be just fine as long as I have you guys. Ooh, ooh. Listen, Nikki's a better singer than me. I know I can't sing. She hits the little harmony and she got it on and popping. Not me. I just have that alto voice. And I remember that because in music class they used to always tell me, "Ooh, girl, you got an alto voice. Ain't no soprano here." Me. That's Nikki. Soprano's Nikki. I'm more of an alto type of girl. But yep, I'm all alone today. Nikki's not here. She's not in the background squealing and stuff. I feel so awkward and weird. But again, I'll be fine. I'm trying to figure out my put it in the oven. Trying to figure out my little tune I'm going to have going when I bake. But I still have not come up with such a thing. I am still struggling to find out what type of tune I'm going to go ahead and sing to. I'm not sure. You can help me out and go ahead and comment that down below. I would love to hear your examples of a tune when I bake. See, she just came up with the best thing ever. That just sounds so cliche, but perfect. Like, how did you even come up with that? I don't know. I have no idea. But all the tips are on. All the tips are on. They look lovely already. I see. I got nice precision here. Ain't no crooked nails. You know, you go to the nail salon sometimes, the Asian ladies, they be a little crooked in the nail, and then you be like, "Hey, that nail is crooked. Can you fix that for me?" "Oh, no, that's your nail. You came in with the crooked nail." I used to be furious. Glad those days are over. Now I can do my own. I can do my own nails. Ooh, it's such a blessing to have this skill. Super, super excited. I'm so blessed to have my best friend. Best friend. Nikki. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Nailed by Nikki. If it wasn't for her, I would not have stepped even not one toe, not one foot up in this door. Because I swore I'd never get it. And look at him. Look at me now. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Won't he do it? He brought my little talent. Made me realize, hey girl, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Now get back here. Even though it was 25 years ago, you thought you knew what you was doing. Now 25 years later, you know what you're doing, girl. Get back on here on this YouTube with your friend and get it popping. I said, okay, Lord, here I come. You know me. You ain't got to tell me twice. Do this and you'll be hot. Do this and you'll be successful. Do this and you'll be popping. Hey, you ain't got to tell me but once, maybe twice. And that's what she told me. Let's go, let's get it. For the second time, I said, okay, here I come. All right, this is the base coat I'm using today, guys. Okay. So I'm just going to apply it. Nikki says apply it on the whole nail. Because then your client will be right back. Right on back. Apply it on the whole nail, baby. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to start applying the powder. You just pour it over your whole nail. And I'm speeding up, guys, because I do about 4 coats. I try and do like the 2 clear coats, and then if I'm doing a nude, I'll do like the 2 or 3 of the nude coats, and then back to the clear coat and do 2 more coats on top, so that when you file everything on down and make it smooth, you don't take away from that nude color or whatever color you're using or design. So again, this is another coat. After you do the powder and you cover the whole nail and you have all that powder on there the way you'd like, then you would go ahead and cure all of them in the lamp for 60 seconds. Give them a full cure for the 60 seconds and bake, bake, bake. And then you go to the next coat. You do the base coat on the whole nail or however you desire. Some people start at the middle and then work their way up to the top to get that apex. It's up to you. If you like more of a flat nail, you can go ahead and just apply it to the whole nail, each coating, and each layer the way you'd prefer it. As for me and Nikki, we like a thick nail, so we do the apex, the apex process, which will be for you to start at the middle and then work your way up at each layer. But I like to do so many layers that I sped it up a little bit for you, and now you can basically see exactly how it's done. You just apply the base coat to the whole nail, get that powder on there by scooper, spoon, whatever it is you choose to use. A lot of people dip the nail in the powder. I find that a little more difficult for me as far as it kind of clumping up in certain areas by the way you dip it in there. So I just use the scoop, little spoon, whatever, just like Nikki showed me. It's kind of an easier process here when you use the spoon or a scoop. Anything to scoop up the powder and apply it onto the nail. Don't mind the mess that I'm making. I'm making a big ass mess. Nikki, she didn't tell me that I'd be wasting so much. If I knew that, I probably would have put something underneath. But eventually, she helps me out and she lets me know it's better to do it this way, better to do it that way. So I'm learning. And, of course, I'll be paying for this little extra powder I'm using up here and wasting around the toweling and the... Oh, whatever. It is what it is. As we learn, we do things that we won't do in the future. And as for me, I just swear that everything's going to come out perfect. But that's not how it goes. Not all the time anyways. So don't mind me wasting the powder, guys. It won't happen again. Nikki usually pops me like, no, not wasting the powder. Girl, I got this. So it's coming out nicely. I'm starting to see the color in the layer. This is going to come out lovely, guys. It's going to come out wonderful. As usual. I mean, I always doubt myself, and then at the end, it's like, ah. It is what it is. I'm starting to see my growth and the whole learning process with the nails and everything, and whew, I used to do some things. Now I'm learning, getting the hang of it, got this practice hand, and eventually I'll be doing the real person's hand, right? Still not too confident, but at the end of the day, I gotta learn.
Look at that. My God! Oh, good!
Look at this.
Perfect.
Somebody take a look at this. Somebody please take a look at this. Put Kevin Hart up there too. Somebody take a look at this.
Nice.
Okay, y'all. This is what was requested. This is how they turned out. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And of course, until next time, bye.